Salute, salute, salute. All my generals, all my lions, all my real men, all my queens, all my princesses, all my lionesses. Y'all already know what it is. It's lions and men. Let's get into it. Hit the like, share, subscribe. If it's your first time on here, definitely hit the subscribe. These are all true crime stories, starting in Rikers Island to upstate correctional facilities back to society. Let's get into it. The Rat Hunter saga continues. This is, I believe, either part 4. Let's get into it. This one I'm gonna introduce to y'all is my twin pork chop, aka Chuleta. Salute wherever you at, Chuleta. You already know what it is. You see this, holla at your boy. Let's get on my platform and put your story out there. Put the stamp on it. Salute to all the real rat hunters that I know and I respect, that I rock to. Y'all already know what it is. It's all respect, all love. My boy pork chop I met first time downstate correctional facility, passing through transit. I was working cadre, like I told y'all before. Those that have been following me know that's the reception area, or was the intake area rather, for every individual that was coming through from Rikers Island going to a maximum secure facility. So that was the first time I met him in the intake area. He was a good dude. I mean, the vibes was official. So we ended up, getting cool, whatever the case may be. Next time I met up with him was when I was in Attica. We was in Attica for a minute. He was in A block with me. And like I said, the vibes was right. He was good money. I was good money. Always been my dude ever since. Next time I was with him again was on transit. That's on the bus. Well, we're not on the bus yet, but we on transit waiting for the bus. We in Wendy's correctional facility. Wendy's is another maximum secure facility in upstate New York. You know, it's in Buffalo, and shit be happening there, but it's not like, the Supermaxes, which is like Attica and Comstock, Clinton, stuff, Kaksaki, stuff like jails like that. So when I cross paths with pork chop is in intake with me, and we chopping it up like, yo, what's going on, twin, boom, boom, boom. So he putting me on point off the rip, like, yo, I got a mission I gotta take care of, and we gonna be on the bus. This nigga I think is gonna be on the bus with us. So I'm like, well, who is it? Whatever, boom, boom. He points the dude out, and it's a random Spanish dude. It's a Spanish dude, and I'm like, I don't know who he is. I'm like, he one of mine or whatever. He's like, nah, he ain't bro. I don't remember if he was affiliated or not. I think someone was just a rat, And now this is why they call them rat hunters. The rat hunters, during this time, they taking care of the rat, all the dirty work. So at the end of the day, the twin go and he put me on point. So So me and him, like, we're not cuffed yet. We're about to start getting cuffed together, So, we hoping that we get cuffed together, or we could finagle trying to get cuffed together. Sometimes you can be able to do it, but usually the police be on some bozo shit, and they don't even care. Like, they just call in order, and you get cuffed with who you get cuffed with. So, luckily, coincidentally for us, me and this nigga, we got cuffed together, right? And a lot of that had to do was, I guess, because of the jails that we was going to was to like the same location or whatever. Anyway, so they end up cuffing me and him together. The other dude is cuffed with some other dude, like in the back area, more towards like where the bathroom is at. Me and pork chop is like more in the middle of the bus. Now we getting loaded onto the bus, me and him chopping it up, and basically the plan is to eventually, we gonna go to the bathroom. When he go to the bathroom, he gonna get the ratchet out, I mean, he had it booth, so he had to shit it out, you know. But you know, when you vets like that, you know, you just got a string right there. You pull the string out, and you got something small but sharp. So, but you know, it's hard to do all of this, right? Because you're cuffed with a box on your hands. It's the cuffs and the box in between the cuffs to keep less movement. You know what I mean? Plus the belt around your waist, you know what I mean? And with shackled and all that. So it's not as easy as you think it is to do that, right? You gotta finagle, you gotta be nice, bro. So, but these dudes is vets. What I forgot to also say is that Porkchop is another little dude, like another trooper, salute the trooper. He another 4'11", you know what I mean? Joe Pesci type dude, like literally facts, with a mustache, look like a little Mexican with the pushback, twin. Like, yo, you can't make this up. Salute the chuleta, but he was a wild boy. So, now, we on the bus. We start moving. Everybody sitting, whatever. I already know what the game plan is. So, you know, it is at this point, it is what it is. I'm holding them down, you know what I mean? Just in case dudes want to pop off, you know what I mean, on return. And this, let me tell you something. Like I said, we're shackled, you know what I'm saying? And we got the belt around each other, and we individually, you know what I mean? What's keeping us together is just the shackles, you know what I'm saying? Then we all got our own chain around our waist and our cuffs with the box between the cuffs, you know what I mean? So eventually it's like, yo, you ready? He's like, yeah, all right, fuck it, I'm ready, let's go. So, like, go, get up, we get up, go to the bathroom. We start, mad, I mean tight, it's mad tight, bus is moving, it's mad tight to walk through with shackles on in between, you know, the road to get to the back. And the other police is in the cage, bumping around with a shotty on them, you know what I mean? And we over there moving, shackling, you hear the chains jingling, get to the back. You know what I mean? We squeeze up in there. He's like, yo, let me get some more, move over a little bit more over here. And I'm gonna turn my back like this, which is good for him because I give a whole cover and I get to just look directly at the police while he in there acting like he taking a shit. So that's what I do. I give my whole back, my front to the cage where the police is at, and he in the shit of handling business, trying to get that out. So we in there for a minute, and he get it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there like butterflies in my stomach. I ain't gonna lie, twin. Like, I'm not feeling happy about what's about to happen. I'm not excited about this shit. I'm like, fuck. I mean, it's about to go down, nigga. I'm about to, fuck it. I'm holding down my dude. That's how it is. It's like, it is what it is when you with dudes that you rock with like that. You know what I mean? And that's what develops the bond between individuals in prison that end up doing time together like that, because we both sacrifice and we know what real sacrifice is. So, moving forward, me and the twin now, he's ready. We start tussling and shaking down, going by the the alley, going down row by row till we get into the dude. Now the dude, what makes it even harder, he's not even on the side where he's like facing the aisle. He's on the inside facing the window. So not only bad enough we shackled and cuffed and all that, now you got to get past one person to the other person. I mean, to do it, what helps is that he has somebody like me that knows what's going on, so I'm going with him. Know what I mean? And I'm giving him the slack to move to make it more easier for him. And what also helped is that Porkchop is so little, he's able to get in to spots where a normal sized person wouldn't be able to fit at, like facts. So as we gradually go down, bumping around while the bus is still driving, police in the back with a shotty, other police over there with the guns, we bumping around. Next thing you know, he's like, yo, we go right, move in. Once we get to the aisle, we just move in. The dudes is sitting right there, they looking like, what the fuck, nervous. He already got the razor out, right? It's like a little, I don't remember if it was a scalpel or what, but he got the joint out already. And now he's squeezing by the first passenger, you know what I mean? And gets to the dude. By the time the dude looked back, there was on the second, Chop was on him already with little ass hands, with the box on him, he caught a nice, perfect line. Caught the sun from cheek to the lip. Nice. Lip falling, all that. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, then we pull back. Police seen the whole shit. Hit the siren. Boom. He started talking crazy to the other police. Porkchop is talking crazy to the dude that he done shot. He's trying to get him again. He like, yo, fuck that. Let me get him again. And I'm over here listening. I'm hearing him, right? Police is already telling us, get the fuck back down in your chair. Get in your chair. Get in your chair. And I'm just going along with Chop. And Chop is over here trying to get him again. But you got to keep in mind how hard it is. The positioning is like, it's hard, man. You got a belly chain on, but he was still able to get him. It looks kind of comical, to be honest with you, when you really was to see it. And back then, I don't believe they had any video cameras on the buses. I doubt it. I don't think they did at all. So, but again, this is an incident that I'm telling you that's live and direct. We are going to another facility, getting transferred, and an individual that I'm cool with, that I rock with, and has drama with this dude, ends up giving son the business on the bus while it's going where we going. And now we got police in there talking crazy to us. I already know an ass whooping is coming. I don't like ass whoopings. I hate it. I'm fine with dishing out violence. I really did not like it in return, which is why I used to always strike first and fast. Anyway, but it's all part of the game, right? It comes with it. And me and Chop, I'm like, yo, Chop, come on, let's go. Chuleta, come on, let's go back to the fucking chair. Police is talking shit. We're going to the... So they end up going now to the nearest jail. They had to reroute everything. So whatever was the closest jail during this time was what we had to go to. And the closest jail was the same jail. The motherfuckers had to do a U-E, bro. All they did was a U-turn, mom. All they did was a big-ass U-E and went back the opposite directions. Facts. So we start going back to Wendy's. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to get crazy, bro. And at the end of the day, when we get up into Wendy's correctional facility, by this time, Chop is already talking shit. Boom, the police is still in the cage. He never left the cage. And he had the gun never aimed at us either. He was just talking from the cage until we got to the other jail, and then the police got out the cage, and then at that time he pointed the gun at both me and fucking Chop, and told us to put our heads down on our laps and shit like that. And we had to keep our head on our laps all the way till we went inside. Everybody had their head on their laps when we got inside. Boy, man, it was an ass whooping. I got worse ass whoopings, I'll tell you that much. They was nice with me. They was worse with Chop. You know what I mean? And that's real talk. And that's how fast things could change in 2.5 seconds of your life if you're incarcerated, man. Learn that. Never put yourself in predicaments where you ever have to deal with situations like that. Feel me? Lions and Men, hit the like, share, subscribe. You already know what it is, man. Let's get it.